international student mainly here at Harper, the best part that I have experienced is how there are other students who belong to different countries as well, and that's what it is, isn't it? The International Agribusiness and Food Chain Management course, and that's the best part. I feel, because there were other students who came in from different countries and then different backgrounds in farming, and the fact that I could get to share a similar stage with them and have that kind of an experience, because to me agriculture has always been on a global level. It was never very individualistic for me. So being a part of a cohort that could give me that kind of an experience, and a big shout out to my lecturers, my professors, who have always been there at every part of this journey. They've never, told, oh, this is something you could do by yourself. They've always, there to look up to, at the same time to make sure that we are comfortable in what we're doing and we're going the right path. So that kind of a guidance was the most important thing to me, along with the international exposure that I got. So yeah, that's the kind of a thing that I was looking forward to, and I'm glad that's what I got, and even more. There is nothing that I can put into words in terms of what Harper has taught me. The thing is, being an international student itself has been very great, because you never know every day what you're going to experience, and that's the thrill of life, isn't it? That's a challenge. So I have looked forward to coming to Harper. In fact, my journey to Harper was a little long, because I waited to come here, and I'm glad that I chose here and didn't give up. So I finished my bachelor's back in India in the year 2020, and that was the time when all the pandemic was going haywire. And I had applied then, and I did get it, but the thing is, I couldn't come here because of some restrictions back at home, and I couldn't travel and get my paper. But I didn't choose to move on to another university or someplace else, because to me Harper, the first time I learned about it, during my bachelor's degree itself, I had made up my mind that this is where I wanted to be, and I'm glad for the decision that I've taken. I'm glad for sticking by my choice. And yeah, so I had to wait a whole year and come here back in 21. So the gap year itself was, there was a gap year, but I don't see that as a gap year, because coming to Harper has pushed my journey in advance. So I don't see that as a loss, but I'm glad that I waited that year and didn't choose something else. With all the amazing knowledge and the experiences that my degree in International Agribusiness and Food Chain Management has given me, I will be taking whatever I've learned here to my next step in my career as Assistant Growing Manager for DGM Growers, which is part of a bigger group of companies called Fresca Group, who we charge to fresh produce. So my work at DGM is going to be dealing with niche products such as chicory, and then I also have an opportunity to work in a smart farm, in a hydroponic farm. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, and I've already been working there for some time now, for a month. And it's been a great experience. I have a great team of guides and mentors, and I just looking forward to learning more. So usually when somebody is coming here as an international student, the thing they look forward to is, am I going to fit in, or am I going to have a good time? Will I be able to get on well with my peers? But I can definitely tell you that something you can stay rest assured when you're coming to Harper, because the community here is so well knit, and they're going to love you so much and give you the kind of warmth that you are definitely seen at home. But most importantly, if you're coming here as a student, the kind of immense knowledge that you will be gaining is something that is important in your career progression and in life as well, because the infrastructure, your tutors, everybody here, they're experts in their own area, and that's something you should be looking forward to. And yeah, the kind of international exposure that a student looks for when they're coming out of their home country, I think that's something that goes in full circle here. So I guess that's something that should motivate somebody to come here and study. Go for it. Definitely go for it, because the kind of the modules in fact are very attractive, first thing, and then when you're sitting in a group of people who are equally motivated to take up those modules, that's what gives it more soul. And that's what I have enjoyed the most, and that's what I would like to tell anybody who would want to go forward with the course. And the experiences, the kind of people you meet, so intuitive, so full of knowledge, so full of life. And the campus in itself is so beautiful that I have a few spots and you can just sit by yourself, or if you're just gonna meet people, that's good. There's always some familiar faces. And yeah, please go for it, and it will be a great experience in terms of learning. And that's what matters the most. Please immerse yourself into it, and I'm sure you'll end up in great places once you've graduated. And I am glad where I am now, and I'm glad where you will be once you've taken up the course and once you've come out of it, flying colors. చదువుకోవాలని ఉంటే ఎంత దూరం అన్నా వెళ్ళొచ్చు, వెళ్ళాలి అనేది అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. అవును, ఇంటిని వదిలేసి చాలా దూరం వచ్చి కష్టం ఉంటుంది, కానీ ఆ కష్టాన్ని ఎదుర్కోగలిగి ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలనుకున్న వాళ్ళకే జీవితం చాలా మంచి దారి చూపిస్తుంది. అది నేను చూశాను. చూడాలనుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరన్నా దాన్ని ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేయొచ్చు. సో రావాలి అనుకుంటే, బయటకి వచ్చి చదువుకోవాలి అనుకుంటే, చదువే నా లైఫ్కి పాత్ అనుకుంటే డెఫినెట్లీ యూ షుడ్ గో ఫర్ Harper, and as a matter of fact any level of higher education that you want.